Well, hello there, YouTube. From a cold start, we're going to take this 2006 Softial Deuce for a warm-up ride so that I can do a used vehicle inspection on it. She's about a pretty son of a gun, isn't she? That's a cold start too, by the way. Takes forever to get the tranny and stuff warmed up on these things just sitting here. But man, you just take them for just a few mile ride. Hell, even a mile ride, you'd be surprised how much it warms them up. For some reason, they couldn't figure out how to get the miles off of it, or I'm not sure what that was about, but the RO says something about about the mileage on it. They didn't have it listed. Well, you gotta say one thing about these balance motors: they are insanely smooth. To my left, they come flying around that corner and you don't see them until they pop out. It's like, hello, surprise. This thing's got them levers with the little thing for your forefinger to fall in there. I'm sure there's some of you guys that use those things, but I am not a fan. I don't know why that drives me nuts. Maybe I move around too much. Woo! Probably should have wore my coat. Oh, I thought I had that thing right. It's spinning on the shaft. Let's see, 06. This is, what would 06 be? Is that a 96-inch motor? Need to decode the VIN and see what it came with. Well, with all the fancy doodahs on this thing, wouldn't be surprised if it's nothing stock. Man, but them handlebars reflect a bunch of light back at me. Wow, it's nowhere near as warm out here as I thought it was. I should have worn my shop coat. It wasn't. So I look at the weather up in Toledo, and there's a 75% chance of rain. And when I left the house, it looked like it could unleash at any second. And as usual, about halfway here, the sun comes out. And it's drop dead gorgeous here in Vancouver. It's amazing how different the weather is all the time between up north and here. But, you know, when you're, I think as a crow flies, or somewhere around 64 to 65 miles, you were to draw a line. So there's enough difference there that you do get different weather patterns. Man, it feels warm out here until I get moving. This little thin shop shirt protect from the wind at all. I forget what this exhaust, man, is it Masani or something? It's got the 2-in-1, but it's got that strange little tip on it. to the motor. Doesn't seem to get rid of that. I had a 02 Softial Classic, I think it was, that a guy got pissed off at. He had some shop working on it, and they did something with his. He had a power commander on it, and they did something with the mapping on it. So he got pissed off and just held her to the pin, and the thing was overfueling so bad that it was essentially trying to hydrolock from excessive fuel. Well, the thing bent a rod, and when it bent the rod, of course the piston's cocking sideways, it scattered that thing. We put a whole new crank and everything else in it, but it was an 88-inch. I forget what S&S kit we put on it, some big bore kit, some gear-driven cams that were. They weren't like a race cam or anything, but they were, I want to say they were some kind of a torque cam or something. And of course we got the power commander flash to what it was supposed to be. It ran like a top. I mean, it ran really, really good. But man, just like, really? You do all this to it and this thing is still this flat feeling? All the centrifugal mass that has to turn to keep them balancers going. But, you know, we're just cruising around. If you don't like all the shakes and the gyrations that Harleys normally have. Oh, sorry about that transmission. It didn't make a complete I think that guy thought I was just going to spin around right in front of her. I seen ya. Spindly the forks are on this thing. I think this is probably about the second or third Deuce I've ridden. It's been a geez, probably 3 or 4 years since I've ridden one last. But she's pretty, but I'm a very suspicious person. Or super suspicious. No, I'm not suspicious. Oh my God. Superstitious. My little Irish mom got that in me. And being half Irish, you'd think I would love the green. But there's an old saying that green motorcycles are bad luck. And I would never in a million years get that out of my head. That saying, whether you know, all these little superstitions are nothing, you know, but them little things play in my head. So as pretty as this thing is, I can never have a green motorcycle. And the master of green, Kawasaki, oddly enough, bought my wife an 05 or 06 250 Ninja that she hardly ever rode, so we ended up selling it. And it was black, but it had a lot of green stripes on it. I did ride that thing. I rode that thing way more than she did. Them little small ninjas are fun. What usually gets people is they take them for a quick ride and go, oh my god, that thing is so gutless. You gotta rev the heck out of them little suckers. About $8,000 out of its 14 and a half or whatever red line is on it. Then they wake right up and run quite nice. And the little injected 300s are even better yet. I'm not sure my feeble little 883 iron could keep up with this thing. Sounds good though. Sounds really good. Felix 2. I don't know if you guys picked up a reflection of that. I think this camera's way too low. But that Dodge SUV that just went by had these crazy flames on the grill. Back at him, but it's a big never mind. Seems very comfortable. I mean, downright comfortable. The forward pegs are pulled back quite a bit. I, if anything, almost feel a little crunched up on it. But for whatever reason, I feel quite comfortable on it. 10,751 miles. For a Harley, she's still a puppy. I bet you the sales guys don't want that bag taken off of there. I don't know why they don't like those things like that on there. I guess that's all personal taste. Yeah, you could have a battle between a Honda Goldwing and this thing for smoothness. The suspension seems nice and smooth on it. I didn't run over anything really rough, but whoa. But I have no complaints there. The seat kind of locks me in one position, kind of like the stock iron seat did, so I'm sure the seat would get real old real fast. Well, I want to thank you guys for once again going on a little test ride with me. I have to use a ramp adapter with this one because it's so low it hits my ramp as I'm cresting over it. Yeah, that looks like something from Texas back in the 70s. See you guys. Bye-bye.